Git is the foundation of any software development workflow. Think of Git as a time machine for your code. Every time you save your work, Git takes a snapshot called a commit. This creates a complete history of your project that you can navigate through whenever you need to. What makes Git powerful is how it enables teamwork. Developers can work on separate branches like parallel timelines for your code without stepping on each other's toes. Working on a new feature, create a branch, found a bug to fix, create a branch, then merge bug to fix, create a branch, then merge everything back together when you're done. Gate's true strength is its distributed nature. Every developer has their own complete copy of the project history, no single point of failure, and everyone can work offline. But Git is just the beginning. How do teams collaborate and share their Git repositories? That's where our next tool comes in, GitHub. GitHub takes Git to the next level by creating a social network for code. It's like Instagram, but instead of sharing photos, you're sharing repositories. GitHub's killer feature is the pull request. This is where the magic happens. Team members can review code changes, leave comments, and suggest improvements before merging code into the main branch. GitHub also provides issues for tracking bugs and features. You can fork open source repos to contribute upstream. Integrations with Slack, Jira, and dozens more mean your code and your team stay in sync. It's issues for tracking bugs and features. You can fork open source repos to contribute upstream. Integrations with Slack, Jira, and dozens more mean your code and your team stay in sync. GitHub is fantastic. But if you're looking for a single platform that handles not just hosting, but also CI/CD out of the box, you'll love GitLab. While GitHub is focusing on social coding, GitLab takes a different approach by offering a complete DevOps platform. GitLab combines code hosting with built-in CI/CD pipelines. Instead of relying on third-party integration, everything is available right out of the box. With GitLab, you define your entire workflow in a simple GitLab C.yml file. Build, test, deploy. GitLab handles it all. And for enterprises who want full control, GitLab can be self-hosted on your own servers. GitLab even includes security scanning, monitoring, and Kubernetes integration. It's like having an entire DevOps team in a single application. And hey, if you already host on GitHub but want CI/CD superpowers, you're in luck. Meet GitHub Actions. GitHub Actions transforms GitHub into a CI/CD engine. Write workflow definitions in YALM, trigger them on pushes or pull requests, and automate everything. Running tests, building Docker images, deploying to AWS, Slack notifications, you name it. Need to add functionality? The GitHub Marketplace has thousands of pre-built actions created by the community. Want to send Slack notifications when a build fails? There's an action for that. All of these tools help manage code and automate processes. But how do we package and deploy applications consistently? That's where containers come in. Docker. Docker packages your application and all its dependencies into a standardized unit called a container. Unlike bulky virtual machines, containers are lightweight, portable, and consistent across any environment. Write a Docker file, build an image, and run it anywhere. Your laptop, a staging server, or production. No more it works on my machine headaches. Docker images live on Docker Hub, ready to pull databases, web servers, or your custom app. But as your application grows to dozens or hundreds of containers, managing them becomes challenging. That's where Kubernetes comes in. Kubernetes. If Docker is about packaging applications, Kubernetes is about running them at scale. It's like having a robot army managing your containers. Kubernetes groups containers into pods, the smallest deployable units. It then manages these pods across a cluster of machines, automatically handling placement, scaling, and recovery when things go wrong. Need more instances of your application during peak hours? Kubernetes can scale automatically. Server crashes? Kubernetes reschedules your containers on healthy nodes. Want to update your application without downtime? Kubernetes performs rolling updates. For complex microservice architectures with hundreds of containers, Kubernetes is essential. With your apps running smoothly, let's talk about automation. Jenkins is the tried and true automation server that's been powering CI/CD pipelines for over a decade. What makes Jenkins special is its flexibility. With over 1,500 plugins, you can integrate it with virtually any tool in your stack. Define your pipeline as code in a Jenkins file, and Jenkins will automate everything from building and testing to deploying your application. Jenkins can distribute workloads across multiple agents, making it incredibly scalable for large organizations. Distribute workloads across agents. Integrate with Docker, AWS, Git, you name it. Jenkins may look dated, but its flexibility still makes it a go-to for many teams. For infrastructure automation, though, we're switching gears to agentless simplicity. Ansible takes the complexity out of server configuration with a simple agentless approach. Instead of writing complex scripts, you create YDML playbooks that describe the desired state of your systems. Want Nginx installed, configs copied, service restarted. Just write the playbook and run it. It's idempotent, so rerunning won't cause chaos. Ansible connects to your servers using SSH and makes the necessary changes to match that state. Need to install a web server on 100 machines? Ansible can do it in parallel. Want to update configurations across your entire infrastructure? One playbook does it all. With modules for AWS, Docker, and more, Ansible is your Swiss Army knife for provisioning and configuration. Terraform. Terraform takes automation to the next level by treating infrastructure as code. Instead of clicking through web consoles to create servers, networks, and databases, you write declarative configurations that describe what you want. Terraform then makes the API calls to build your infrastructure across AWS, Azure, Google Cloud, or any combination of providers. The workflow is elegant. Write your configuration in a TF file, run Terraform plan to see what changes will be made, then Terraform apply to build your infrastructure. Terraform keeps track of the state so it knows exactly what needs to be created, updated, or deleted. With Terraform, you can version control your infrastructure just like your application code. This makes it repeatable, consistent, and easy to collaborate on. Grafana. Grafana transforms complex metrics into beautiful, actionable dashboards. Connect Grafana to your data sources like Prometheus, Elasticsearch, or cloud monitoring tools and build interactive visualizations that give you real-time insights into your systems. With Grafana, you can track server health, application performance, as well as CPU usage, latency, and error rates all in real time in one place. SonarQube. SonarQube is like having a code review expert that never sleeps. It continuously analyzes your code base for bugs, vulnerabilities, and code smells patterns that might indicate deeper problems. Whether it's duplicate code, complex methods, or security flaws, SonarQube finds them all. Integrate SonarQube into your CI/CD pipeline to block problematic code from reaching production. Define quality gates with specific criteria, and if your code doesn't meet those standards, the pipeline fails. Supports 25 plus languages so you can enforce quality across your stack. HashiCorp. HashiCorp offers a suite of tools that solve critical infrastructure challenges. Vault securely stores and manages sensitive information like API keys and passwords. Console connects services across hybrid cloud environments. Packer builds consistent machine images for multiple platforms. And of course, there's Terraform, which we've already covered. Together, these tools create a comprehensive platform for modern infrastructure management. But what about understanding what's happening in our applications? For that, we need centralized logging like ELK Stack, ELK Stack, the ELK Stack, Elasticsearch, Logstash, and Kibana transforms the chaos of logs into searchable visualized data. Logstash collects logs from various sources. Elasticsearch indexes them for lightning fast searches. And Kibana provides beautiful visualizations to make sense of it all. With ELK, you can centralize logs from your entire infrastructure, search through millions of events in seconds, and create dashboards that help you understand system behavior. Whether you're troubleshooting an issue, analyzing user behavior, or ensuring compliance, ELK gives you the visibility you need. Circle CI offers a streamlined approach to continuous integration and delivery. Circle CI lives in the cloud, means you don't have to manage any infrastructure. Just focus on your code and let Circle CI handle the automation. Define pipelines in circleack/config.yml file, then spin up parallel jobs across Linux, macOS, or Windows. Its pre-built integrations called orbs make it easy to connect with other tools in your stack. Use orbs, reusable configuration packages to integrate with AWS, Slack, Docker, and more. Smart caching speeds, up builds, making Circle CI perfect for fast-moving teams. Prometheus. Prometheus is the industry standard for monitoring cloud-native applications. Unlike traditional monitoring tools, Prometheus actively scrapes metrics from your applications and infrastructure. It stores this time series data in a highly efficient database and provides a powerful query language called PromQL. Pair Prometheus with Alert Manager to notify your team when metrics breach thresholds and visualize the data with Grafana for a complete monitoring solution.